What's up, YouTubers? Oh, I got a little something on my lens there. Boom! Today I'm going to show you how to airbrush a helmet, like a motorcycle helmet. Or airbrush something that's already clear coated without tearing down the clear coat, wet sanding it, rebasing it, clearing it, wet sanding, buffing, polishing, and all that crazy jazz. So today I'm going to show you a quick, easy way using two different kinds of paints to achieve that job. Now, this would come about when you have a customer who has a helmet or something small that's already clear coated and they want to add something to it. They don't want to spend a gajillion dollars on it. For you to scuff down, airbrush, re-clear coat, buff and polish that back out again can be pretty expensive. You can have every bit of 20 hours into something like that. In this situation, we want to get a customer in, airbrush their product, and get it right back out. This could be used for cell phone cases, helmets, for Strilly. You want a durable finish and you want it to last. So let's get right to it. Two quick things. Let me flip this around so you can see. So I'm bringing you because I'm actually doing a helmet right now. And this guy comes to me and he says, I want a helmet. I want to have our club initials put on it. And then on this side, I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. Let me flip this around. He wanted to have his nickname airbrushed on it as well. Undertaker. Boom. So, you can accomplish this a couple different ways. You could have sanded down this entire helmet, airbrushed it, and then re-cleared the whole thing. It's a lot of materials, and it's a lot of labor. So, in those situations, it's not ideal for something as small as this. Now, if I was doing the whole helmet, I would probably scuff this down. I would take a red Scotch-Brite pad. Boom. Take one of these jibbies. Sand it all down. Airbrush it. Re-clear the whole thing. Boom, boom, done. Now, again, just for one word, doesn't really make much sense. So in this situation, you can use one of two paints. The first one I'm going to show you is one-shot lettering enamel. You can airbrush with this stuff. And what I would recommend is that if you do, use that gun specifically for lettering enamel and or oil-based paints such as this. This is an oil-based paint, and this will dry over the course of 8 to 24 hours, somewhere in there. And you can thin it out with mineral spirits so that you can get it to flow and flow nicely through your airbrush. And then you literally just airbrush right onto the surface just like you would anything. Boop. When that stuff dries, it will dry hard and it will dry durable. The biggest thing you need to take away is that you need to clean that surface really, really well. You need to get any residue off of it. You need to get any oils, any fingerprints, anything of that nature. I usually wash it with soap and water real good, like Dial soap, just as a degreaser. And then after that, I use a Windex and I wipe it down with like a newspaper. Or a clean paper towel, and then I tack rag it just a little bit just to get the lint off, but nothing crazy. So there's that portion. Take your universal high gloss clear coat. So this would be clear coat that you would use for a base coat clear coat setup. It also comes with an activator. Boom boom pow. So you'll have an activator that goes with the clear coat. These two mix together. And they mix together in different ratios, but when mixed together, that stuff will harden like an epoxy. So it's a clear coat with a hardener. And you can also airbrush this. This is clear though, so there's no pigment in this. So what you can do is you take your base coat, right? So this is my base coat that I just airbrushed on that. And this is just a bright red, nothing crazy, straight base coat, urethane base coat. And what you can do, let me get down low. You mix up your clear according to the directions. So it'll say 4 to 1, 1 to 1, and you can get this in quarts and little pints that go with them. You can put it in your mixing cup. You mix it up according to the manufacturer's directions, and you get you a little bit in the coop, right? And then you take some of your base coat and you mix the two together. And what will happen is this will thin out your base coat just a little bit, and you can still use reducer, and the reducer will help get it to start to flow again. so that you can use that like the lettering enamel. Now, the durability of this compared to this is probably a little less durable, but for the most part, it's pretty durable. It's good enough to do names on the side of helmets. It's good enough to personalize cell phone cases, things of that nature. As long as the surface is clean, you'll get good adhesion for the most part. Now, the longer that the lettering enamel sits, the stronger it gets. Same thing with the urethane clear. The urethane clear really takes about 45. So with that in mind, make sure that they're not putting it under a lot of stress in the beginning, weeks of it drying and curing. But that is a totally acceptable use of that paint. You can literally mix base coat and clear coat, and you're basically making a single stage, I'm going to quote unquote, single stage paint. That works well for anything outdoors, like if you wanted to personalize somebody's barbecue grill, or, who knows what. License plates, things of that nature. That's pretty much it. But mixing those two together will give you an ability to paint hard surfaces, shiny surfaces like this without scuffing up the paint. All right, that's your tip for today. I need to clean up because I got a hot mess going. We'll see you guys next time. Practice it. Let me know what you think. If you do try it, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Talk to you later. Peace.